Maneva na say ma Pen Dream TV. Pen Dream TV there osia dem yopo.
Papa, where there? Ya na sise ya to yensa frɛ wetumi aba na me hu sɛ wabrɛ pa but enam Ghana fo ne Accra FM ne Kwakusampa TV fo hu donti awie wo fie
as the Lord lives.
It is all tia on echi kakra.
What's it?
Yes, it is all tia on echi kakra.
Is that how we catch up? No, you know me two vocabularies, no. So, a joke like already seen about no man level.
Yet is all to coin kakra. Oko dem from kakra.
Yeah.
Oko cabinet meeting ana.
Oh, never we bring.
Oh, okay. Ghana for enfra or cabinet meeting, no. Countries be to me for cabinet meeting, ma.
Oh, yeah, any day.
I see. Papa, me person ye de crypto coins ne started because yeah, Betty and to me Trabi. Ain't no crypto ya neja and then person ye de started.
Today I give my secret coin.
Wonderful.
At the end of the interview.
I see.
Anybody that is lacking money, you are broke, hungry, looking for money, or you have money, want to make more money. Like the way I catch from XL, most of me Baba catch from said they should pick it up again when it dropped and then they shut up. And there are people that are more smart, more investing, it goes up and no more is cano, no more money profit, no more waiting for it to come down. So it's timing. And then there are others that have left it, so their money is still increasing like 1 or 2. Okay. But then this my coin I give you. As I was, looking at it, I've held it for long. I don't know me experiment. I had to make sure that I make my money from it first.
Okay.
And then some other people when I make it, I be humia, na me the amount.
Okay.
Meji me the way I say okay, at the end of the year, then God told me another timeline. It's money, so I always want to confirm with God. Okay. So give me another timeline. I see it's 2 months. Within 2 months, you can own it, and then after 2 months, you can wait for the next 6 months. But even before the next 6 months, there will be spikes up and down. So, wow, the 2 months when you're more than like times 20 of your money, then you return it back, then back and forth. But then the main shoot, it's not a joke.
Wow,
it's not a joke. So I don't know, secret coin I'm about to give it to you. There is like. I don't know what to say, but the slightest part of it, even if you have a little bit of that coin, 6 months of it, we are not even crossing anything.
What the Bemaya way fidie so?
Higher. But before I stand up from me, I'll drop it.
Wonderful.
Before I stand up from me, I'll drop it. And I mean, this interview is in a few minutes. So.
I see.
Yeah, the better. Please pick your pen and paper. Don't do the XLM mistake and then people be chopping money and now you're complaining. Okay. No. Take the advantage. I'm giving my secret coin, one of it. I'm just giving one. I'm just going to give you one of it. One of my secret coin. Everybody, if you have people you want them to make it, put them together. Tell them, mister, sit down. Now this is the time we make money. I always say one thing, you can't be black and broke. So whatever ways we can handle, what we have here is prophetic. So we'll use it to maneuver through the parties and then make millions out of it. So that's it.
Ebusiafo ye person obi ati ase de say prof baha ye questions a be bisa no e na o answer enye so ne nam na o kasa no enye so ne nam na o kasa asore kura na ewo mu abaaku bi no the afem but oba radio
professor public 3 times in the church for all these years.
Okay.
I saw the 3 times.
Okay. When it comes to prophecy for mine we are here, ni esre no man ba studio, ni ebisa no wasem say e kosen. Eni amonam salvation message be na e ten crypto coin na oba be me.
Hey, I brought this on. So okay, you're talking about those that are like hating on the salvation.
Exactly.
The problem is that they don't follow me. They watch the short clips.
Yeah.
So omunim say me was sorry. Even in church, I have a teaching service mainly on that one.
Exactly.
A full service. I mean, I just teach the gospel. Then there is the all-night service, which is for everything all together.
Okay.
So the preaching and the sermons and the miracles, the healings, everything are all there. And then there is interviews, so I will grant you, I will some questions, will answer. So that is a level of shallow-mindedness because most people are there. They are, how do you call it? They present things on a very short-sighted view, which means Obano be short video because Anna Debiana radio sooner how do you call it? Interview about this. Why don't you preach the gospel? I preach the gospel Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I was told to preaching it. This is the time I'm on radio to talk for 40 minutes, and that's it for the next 2 weeks. And I've not been on radio for a month now.
Preaching no cry no bebre ebuku akusampa TV ada.
But they still ignore it. They just, it's like, I don't know how it is, but let's hope for the best for you.
Prof, where the started there enam from memu nyina ye blasters. Blasters. Papa
now blasters, yeah.
Enu your next meeting on na walk up na started.
Exactly.
Onyankopon difo ma me nsem bisa obium say Ghana Blasters no ebeye.
Oh, Ghana Blasters, as the Lord lives. Now let me start from a trajectory. I want to correct some misconception.
Okay.
There are 3 misconceptions that people are making about me. Number 1, there are things I have not said that people said I have said.
Exactly.
One mistake. No, there are some things I've never mentioned it from my mouth. They don't watch the videos, they listen to captions and everything. I have not said some things, but they said I've said. Then there are number 2, there are things that Abrante Sampa is saying that I have not said. Like he is saying, like we are doing the interview, maybe I'm saying, and then he will mention what he thinks, like, oh, I will Hanum, and I will Hanum. That's what he is saying. And the other ones are stuff like, there's something that is saying. The fact that is in the video does not mean that Mina maker, because the issue is that when him say a lot of people think say we come and sit there, you know, you be interview normally ebia you kasa na you arrange questions in you should tell them that I have not spoken to you. The first time you are talking to me is right now. Anytime somebody talk to me is about the global and about to me about you see you and that's it. So we don't actually know what you're going to ask me. So I come here like metro exams and then you just ask the questions and I answer. So I don't prepare for anything basically, but I know what I'm seeing, then I move with it. Now, this is how it is. Osha, there's the angle of the prophetic now. You can understand that there are some things too that I am saying.
Okay.
Exactly. So there are things that have been said that I have not said. There are things that other people are somebody is saying, and then there are things that I'm saying. And then there are other misinterpretations of certain things.
Okay.
I will start from kudos. I realize that a lot of people, like, let me explain this to you.
Okay.
Nobody does these things around me until me can't be. I said 2028, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia will not win the election. I said it. When I said it, it's like it has really created a lot of hate. Some people have been threatening me and stuff like that. But then time is time. It is your reality. You will live in it. Once I said that, I realized that there's a lot of agenda. And the agenda is in one side, it's a specific kind of people that are doing that at a specific place that are running that show. You understand what I mean?
Understand.
Yeah. And they are doing that a lot. On and on. Yes, about me. And what they are doing is that whatever I'm saying, they'll just write a different caption or whatever it is aside what I'm talking about. So they are projecting some ideology aside the video. So that's why I tell people, watch what I am saying. I'm the one sitting there, I'm talking. Watch me. Don't go and listen to what somebody listen to me. Don't waste your time, because it's even disgraceful for people to even do that. Like somebody said, hey, my prophecy about Kudos, no, because we see Kudos back World Cup, no, he will play the football and then he will sit down on the this. They will not be able to play. Now, now my main question is that I always say one thing. Obi Papa Juma, so Ghana people were waiting for me to come and say kudos will not go. They shouldn't go with kudos. So that they come and blame me, say I'm a prophet of doom. I come and know their sin, and I went to me on call World Cup, or I didn't want him to go because I was a person that said he's going to have injury.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, they say a consider that he should not go. Then it means that I'll be held responsible. And I've always said this thing. Oh, come with Papa Juma. I'll not interfere with it.
Exactly.
But then this is how prophecy is. I'll tell you the outcome of the situation. The outcome of the situation is that Park no so World Cup no on to me first half before. So until Obeshan enim na nipa no on to me first half. Now be forcing the akogina pitch so onko bo na on to me first half. I've told you Obonyansafo Yobonebe Yenkanasem. I've told you ahead. So if you decide to send him there, so you won't go and play and use our money to send him there, that's your own cup of tea.
Exactly.
And this is the situation, is because we are talking to the leaders, we are talking to the ministers, we are talking to the football association, we are talking to the leaders themselves, the minister Nankasa, not even other staff, no. And they are watching the prophetic, they are operators. Hey, Nipe more for send more catch and say on messing on me and how is his injury? They are following up on his injury. Now if you are following up on the person's injury to send him to the World Cup, no, they have a catch and say on to me mbo first half po. First half point to me mbo.
Na still
no de nako.
O de no ko.
Hey. I'm going to know the nako. You see, people have to understand, say we are here, we are reasonable, we are playing safe as well.
Exactly.
We are not trying to say, oh, kudos, World Cup, encore. I'm a blacklisting. The next caption you will see is Prophet Telvin declares prophecy of doom on kudos. He will not go to the World Cup. You better Jai blame that one. They will come and blame me for him. But somebody's injury, they come and blame me for him. No, I'm not going to do that. So me, I'll be very there. I'll tell you the outcome. The same way I do about everything, I describe the outcome.
Exactly.
Catch yourself, okay. Say ne kwa si. Opa, yeah. Ompa, man, yeah. Then you move accordingly. Then we interfere with things.
Exactly.
That's how it is. But if I go ahead and I go and say we are, then they will blame it on you. So mainly, but a lot of people like someone, oh no, good was one call, and the say. I'm like, you didn't pay attention. If you're paying attention, it was simple statement that I made. Exactly. He will go to, they'll force him to the World Cup. The key word is they will force him. So if I'm telling you that they will force him to the World Cup, he will go, he won't be able to play first half. Who am I talking to? It's direct communication. Stop forcing the person. Don't force the person to, but I'll be Papa Juma. I won't go and be the one to declare it. I'll tell you the outcome. What's your outcome? No, now you're far no got to be on got to know park so first half. It's your own cup of tea, and it looks like they are just like some people are trying their best. Now, cool job, blessing. Let's go ahead.
Say na watch the mu say every no.
This one I don't think even needs explanation. It's a very simple thing. Say it's a prophetic for an outcome. I've told you the outcome. That's the outcome. If he goes, he will not play. First I want to maybe it's simple knowledge, and I'm talking to leaders. I'm talking to the people that control the operation. So they look like Nipa no. Shana, he can't even handle the thing. Or they know what he can't play. It's been said that he can't play. Why would we even send him in the first place? But I can't directly come and tell you don't send him. No. Hey, so that I come and blame me, never. Don't make that mistake in your life. Never blame the opposite of you.
Back to the question. Our next meeting, no, na World Cup na started. But you check your first match, no date, no. 17th of June. Prof. Because after say utu mpenimfofo a mwentie a can say coach fufro beba obe niama nwonwuran ni ade no papa ye can say coach na ba niama o kan ye no bebre ye de ani hu Blasters no again ebe ye wo World Cup no
that side no what was say no. Let me be very frank with you here. I'm in a situation, as the Lord lives, say for they are like there's so much at stake in the World Cup because people's government money is involved in it and many things.
investment womb.
Exactly, and there are a whole lot of things at stake. And then me, I'm stuck in between the situations. I could leave the World Cup to go for the outcome to be the same way I've told you. I say it's always going to happen. Once I don't even interfere, it's going to be the same way. And then there's also people that are looking at my face that World Cup equal. No, at least young boy, modern kitty point yeshia. Because Brandy Papa Betina say, Oma $100,000 each. And Oma Kwakodi. And a government, and they will blame the government, they will blame everybody. It will become a whole lot of issues around. So that outrage is also there where people are casting for that can increase my increment. Okay. And make catalyst that thing for us. And I been to say, me makata 10010. So if I'm also pushy, I'm like, so we'll be able we temper with some few catalysts.
Okay.
May secrets natural later on.
Okay.
But we temper with some catalysts. Some people never knew.
Okay.
How come you have a coach that does not play and only plays one match, but is registered, is in town to play? I'll explain to you in time. That was the latest we keep it now. We are work. I say experiment and stuff. As an move, but that one is secret for the future. The outcome has to happen. Then I'll show you how we were able to do it.
And Papa Mincha Wanua, and Untina, last game was never born ready. One cup pack and also no.
The operation, my church, some tell me, now my hands are in it, so I don't want to. Some can't say anything that my hands goes inside. I don't talk about it too much. Yes, and to Black Stars, my hands are in it now. We are trying to use the players to maneuver some few things and then work some things out, because I realize people will not listen. But I want to say, I thought the damage that is ongoing. What people they've spoken to me about this. I want to say, dear, certain things some people have put in their mouth here and there. Some things are not the way. I thought it'd be a coach who's one the idea. Obi Becker say you choose players them are coach, but the coach also has his own players to choose. Coach your coach. Obi Becker everybody can give their speculation, but they can also choose. They are like some of the things it goes beyond their reach, because if they force pressure on the coach, he's the technical person. If he says he's resigning right now, why are you sending there? Exactly. A problems will even start, but you don't worry. And say Michelle won't come later. You see the problems.
I see.
So, at the end of the day, this is all the openings that are happening now. Into that World Cup phase now. We have been able to get a hold of some things. We are trying to adjust. So we are doing what we call shifting time. We are shifting certain things ahead. So that certain things that are supposed to happen, we can put it inside the World Cup. Because we can't handle friendlies and then lose the World Cup. At least we should prove something. So therefore, yes, government taxpayers' money. And no matter chama footballers, be more anymore. Mama be di sikako free. Ya Kobe be also World Cup near Cabo. Then they will now the blame will come. So that's why you are seeing the president is cutting a lot of things off. So that there will not be a lot of waste on that angle. Because what matters the most is that so that people do not misunderstand the thing and put pressure on the country. So these are all money. Deeper than just a football surface. So I can say for the member to a further angle, and they are pushing, but the other like in the angle, the things I want to turn physically, because I have to temper with physical things. But the physical things I want to temper, some few have been done, but then the rest are not. Like it looks like so you whatever we can salvage to save the atmosphere, we should salvage. That is where I bring my players as the catalyst. So I say forget about the Black Stars, focus on my footballers. The footballers are the ones that will play the operation. They shouldn't worry when the coach will play statics, but they should also remember the small pools they play in Ghana. That's how they can get somewhere.
Papa, o can say o players and patoch them na amanfo anji wanu ensi bon. They say Omeka say who players
no, I'm a players. Oh, yeah, Ghana players. You saw as catalyst to move motion in time. Yeah, so that we can be able to move certain things. So what we are doing now is we are trying to push. Right now, I am working inside the operation itself because it's a distance. The whole Ghana Association, Minister of Sports, all sorts of people, different kinds of ministers are casting forth from every corner on your neck, and they're talking to you. Then you be like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So we are trying to put our hands in it. Though the damage is vast, we will be able to manage something. So today we manage something, and I'm managing and I'm targeting England. Once we humiliate England, that's it. We can dance kakalika.
Well, I think
the Lord leads.
Prof, a football back one. What the man penning for before say coach you cry about be pam no to ado omo be pam no. And they say omonfa the day are you emfamra.
There are those things that they all those things are breached. So you see, I said the way the message is presented to me and all the talking, the way it's coming, some of them I listen to them a lot. Like you have to do something. That's the thing. And more or less like I hear you. So if there is capability to salvage something, you salvage it. Don't focus on whatever that goes on. It's like okay, you will look at what that can be done. Then we'll look at it because.
Prof, what to us?
Because the players, so the damage has been done. But then I always say, "O come for body see Krobesha a bit Musi Timobi." Many of to point we were outside and the car be more for be flying. And your boy I can't say, "Where are you from?" I said, "We're from Ghana." I said, "Oh, Asamajan, blaster, football." I was like, "Wow, that's how they know us." They never mentioned anybody's name, so they knew us by football. So the only way we can actually push our agenda is football. Today, Aisho Speed is out there. He has Ghana Black Stars flag on his World Cup video and everything. Like we have the name. Our name is going further. But look at the problems that has been created. This is the work of the devil. And that's where we have to at least say, like that guy, once I drive so they made me feel like no. So I said, me my World Cup, my email address, I've even forgotten about it. I don't even talk about it. Man, I was like, oh, these people, I'm not gonna waste my energy. Yeah, but let them say no. This thing is, and then the minister and everybody are still pushing. I've not even mind them. I mean, few way. I see. I said I didn't mind them at all. Before I now said no. Send ya. And also it's like you are ignoring them for no reason. You just need to get involved. Let's do something. We have to do something because how they know us is World Cup. They only know you by Asamaja, World Cup, football, Black Stars. They don't know anything. They don't even remember the gold we have in Ghana. No. So we need to push something. So I want to say something to everybody. If you're a prophet, a pastor, a man of God, an anointed vessel, whatever it is, however angle you are, if there is something you can pray to push, pray. Don't worry, we'll interfere with the timeline for you. All you need to do is just be at the background. And then if you want to speak negative or say anything that you're seeing, of course, as I speak to you right now, no, the match is not. We are tough. We've just taken one match from the past and added to the future, so you can get out of the group stage. That's the only pushing I'm doing, so that we can at least play 4 matches, and then from there, if there's more grace, we can keep pushing to the higher end. The aim is to add the 4th match and push. Okay. That's the aim. That's what we are working towards. And if there's any other thing, everybody should push their plan. You know, pushy, so that we can go. Because I was preaching this sermon on Friday about the heritage of the black man. Because and several countries you go to, the way they regard you is very bad. And sometimes you would need to elevate their reputation. The reputation has to go higher. And if you've not watched my sermon on Friday, you should go and watch it just this Friday. It's on YouTube. I think you posted it. It's also there. So because the black heritage is very necessary, because when you mean until now man for to say lower class human being, you need to actually elevate your perspective. Some of the reason ways we can get there is through some of these things, the World Cup and everything. Because economic wise, you are not stronger than America. But if you meet him in the World Cup, you have to give him like 3-0. If you meet Britain in the World Cup, you have to give him Yes, you can't. You have to let them. Their country will remember your name because you are the one that removed them from the World Cup. That's what we want to do, and so it's a all hands on deck principle to push and complete this course. But right now, I don't want to sit down and say, oh, it looks like. At one point, I sat down and I was like, no, it looks like it's some form of prophetic way. I don't want to choose that. I want to push progressively the country. Yeah, okay. I don't want to be my word against the GFA or my word against as if I'm having a problem with somebody. It's not important. What we need to do is we have to win because a meteor bibini amisi mi frigana no. Yeah, Black Stars. Yambo tetekwashi. Yambo kuku yambo kudebo Black Stars. Oko be bobo esi asamaja. Me no be kwa challenge you see Egyptian be. I'm going to Africa, what Ghana, we are the best in Africa. If we catch you, we'll score you. That's our pride. That's the only thing you can discuss actually if you're out there. There's nothing else to talk about. Nothing. And that thing is in front of us today. And it looks like our save is about to go. Of course the leaders have done what they want to do. Omar, I'm sure more. We need to at least salvage what we have and then do something. That's the aim. As it stands now.
I say my work here. I say my come Tommy yem kakra.
That's the aim.
Because me can crofona or more can say so mwentie wuna or more year the or more penning and can jaw most because
but you have to also understand I'm not God, so I cannot control that. I know in the olden days the prophets of old do that a lot where you challenge at this, they want to prove themselves, but it's not necessary. I'm a master of time. I've prophesied through the whole world, global situations, prophetic angles and everything. I've mastered the 4th dimension. It is evident. I'm the only one of the few people on the face of the earth that can put my prophecy on scientific radar and scrutiny and it will still come back. Come out as no mind games, precise, direct, accurate, without a single fault or mark. That's the only thing. My prophecy has been reviewed through AI documentation, through different AI software. The computer system is even marveled. They say 1 in a billion the chances of this happening. Some maybe say 1 in a trillion for this to happen. It's not possible. For a person to sit down and be able to say this, for it to happen, is remarkable. It's unbelievable. And that's that kind of thing. So we've already, that's why the pressure is on me from everywhere. Also, I'm not for Kasao. They will talk, they will do this. Nobody cares about them. Me, when I speak right now, in 3 hours, you will see where the call is coming from. It will hit the roof of the country, the top. The last man there will hear it and then start making the call down. Everybody will feel the heat. That's how it our own is. Because say in Pennyfono, they are not ignorant, they're intelligent. They know what is what. So when they look at it, they're like, this thing is direct. I'm not watching. Akwe, or ABB, whatever it is, we don't know. But ABB. And that's how international people are even regarding us and other things. So what we want to prove, we've proved it already. So all that matters now is we need to save this Black Star thing and then move forward.
And the Nanka Pese Anka Ujanisa 100010.
Now move on Batiska. For somebody's 2,000 city, 5,000, 20,000. We cannot humiliate because listen, the black race, Friday now, me bar bedroom Ghana now. I got down and I was talking to them. I was preaching on that Friday. Oh, passionate me exactly. Because that time I'm mobility in the country. You leave, go back to your country, go and fix your country. Some of the time, Cambodia, this is South Africa for Ninama. There's sometimes the way you can prove yourself. Is some of these World Cup athletics and what makes Jamaica. Jamaica is not in the country. You can't compare Jamaica to even Accra. They've not even reached in development or anything. But then Jamaica has Usain Bolt, one of the biggest. And today everybody talks about Jamaica as if it is South America. But if you enter Jamaica, you realize that it's not even close. No, Jamaica is a little mixture of Tema and then a Shaiman together. Yeah, you know they have not even reached. They are not even close to Trasaco and even the airport tills now. I'm do a side of life
development.
No, they are not even Accra. They can't compare themselves. Maybe we'll put them somewhere in Kumasi. They can compete with Kumasi, but not Accra. No. Jamaica is not developed like Ghana, but because of athleticism, racing, Usain Bolt 100 meters, they are winning. So let's also build our country. I believe as a black man, push the purpose of your own country so we can win.
It's the same person. Yeah, the issue of Black Stars. No, yeah, they are no berry. And some men now can't chat when it comes to Black Stars match or Mokwako World Cup. They are no person can chat to Efa. Now for Yenko other issues.
Okay, fine. I think I've said everything. Right now, no. Once my hands are in it and I'm involved in it, there's going to be a lot of tempering of time. We are tempering a lot of things. So that's basically what we're doing. We are trying to. You see, I told you, say the catalysts that has been breached are heavy. We will not promise the guarantee of any big thing, but then we would. We'll try to remove the shame from them, yes, so that we don't go and then I say government that could bust care good now man for better say show me discanedi and now that's where once I'm here that's when a man for best starting and a government that says cargo go bola and now we are go do way and now we are go do way and now we are go this way and then a whole lot of mess. Like we want to focus on the positive things we are doing in the country and go forward. So let's get something good standing. Yeah, but we'll remove the shame from them.
Amen. As
the Lord
leads. 100.5 FM. Your name Prophet Telvin. Ni Adesowa. Nanu obo ni dimba kon o se friend Kwaku. And the crowd Kwaku Telvin. 1990 say area hono la ana
la
na idiom different na Kwaku Telvin ana
la they call me so okay in the basic so not 50-50.
I see.
I'm gone cron.
Okay.
No 50-50.
Exactly.
No. I don't have any other blood inside my body than
gan you be. A pen dream for so ha na kuja blessing e wo fi ha. Otimi say pen dream TV for no so no. Edemu yopo. Yes. Dafi o be share interview na atene de dia. Okokwa Kusampa TV. E ho no o hwe wo ho a feeling ni different. Feeling ni different crowd.
Exactly.
It is subscribe to Kusampa TV. Mo prof ne TikTok friends account no so nyina no. Onkonko subscribe Kusampa TV, Pen Dream TV. Na fe bibia enkoso emfa emayen. Prof adie ba ko a say etwagu yemra politics kakra na eja because no one ekuta o mine no. Nancy, last year more now started say oh shankom about omo embeba bedi amanduku nenim towards the next election.
Right.
Emma initially no obo General Mosquito din extra nenia me was say oh yeah any the answer say oh yeah when you so na it say obrichi timeline no Emma waka say she say oh now you a catalyst.
Right.
Nancy ni thank you to na okono ana oko Honorable Haruna Idrisu the constituency e was some Tamale South ana oko kire mu say the entia oyi Haruna a free minority seat no so no any say na ohwe sa time na say omudi minority na anima emwa ma
okay
NDC for no entumi weni aba no okay kan say no wie no na minority leader so Haruna so respond there say amanfo okeka say entokwa eboboba ewo NDC mu no anu odin onyame difo
I will not go anywhere. There will not even be an argument and everything. I said NDC is 16 years. Any other thing that anybody does about it, I say I want to tell somebody.
Okay.
You know, I said some time ago we were about to travel. We are traveled already.
Okay.
And Weka said this one of our senior prophets said that Obi Alpha Nkomshen to Daimo.
Okay.
Oma to prophetic lock.
Okay.
Bian Shenkom that day ono no be Shenkom. Ono Shenkom that's the final one. And Obe Shenkom. That the other no kano yen na akana we all lock our prophetic padlock. If you be man, go and prophesy. You can be master of time, but you have to honor and give honor to whom honor is due. Exactly. Give tribute to whom tribute is due. You can't just stand up and say auntie, but right now, what I want to also say, like just following our seniors to us how they lock the atmosphere fast. But I want to say that I said Ghana lockdown for 16 years.
Well, that's a lie. 16 years.
Look at my face. I said lockdown as the Lord lives 16 years. Is there any president you see is NDC? 2028, Baumia, no. 2032, no. I'm not like the way I'm saying it. I told you 2024 that only in 2020 that only NDC will break the in history.
Yes. It is a say no.
So enter kwanis anyamana no will not go.
The able bana man for say NDC crown they be breaking away near there.
They won't go. There's a quiet. Or just shut down. That's a doom son show.
Prof, and you say I am in doubt too. But the air cannot. I can say Haruna respond here or say I'm not president the proper thank you tone. Not just say the general you know. I just say I know proper response or the man.
You remember I told you about the general say general when he breaches the catalyst, this will happen.
Yeah.
The money will go to another person. And anything he will speak will become a nuisance to the whole country. Whatever he does, open the papa cry better than I remember I told you that. That's what is happening to him. Anywhere he goes, whether he does thank you talk, he does anything, he stands on the stage, anything, once he starts, it will become it will turn into something. So they will suppress him and then they'll do him like Kennedy Japan, suppress him to the floor. Yeah, and Kennedy Japan's story is more or less like Kennedy be winning and any other thing. Then and about me, I quiet, I do winning like why quiet, silent guy, and not the winning. This one is like there's a way they will just make him angry and suppress him. Yes, but then you know the patterns of time are always open for discussion. Catalyst breach does not mean ended. There's more catalyst. 2027 is here now. So don't worry. But there will be peace. There will be peace of mind. Then they won't worry about that. Let's focus and go.
I see. Not to say, senior air corner there. 16 years no NDC. Prof. I can't want to say we're locking it down.
It is locked down. I don't have any power to lock it now. Yes. No. It's set in the original timeline. It's the original timeline. Our work is to protect the original timeline. So I'm not going to allow anybody to interfere with the original timeline. So I'll keep the original timeline by the grace of God protected. That's all. And you know it's easy to protect the original timeline. The difficult thing is if we are bending time for you. That's tougher. Original timeline. It's like how the sun will rise in the day. And then go down in the night. We will leave it to unfold. That's the easiest part of time.
The bank now, the obedi NDC and him no better jano.
I gave you both description. I've told you the person, I've pointed the person, I've said the body, I've described the person. But on say people are still not paying attention.
Exactly.
So I will not say it until I have the full capacity within my being that I feel like this time let me say it, because when I say it, that's it. You hear it everywhere. Everybody will say the same thing. So don't worry. We are putting also say what confirm me say if I don't say it, nobody will say it.
Oh yes, and they be a maintenance say because
some people are still trying to act as if they can see it and blah 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 blah. Don't worry. I want to still leave it. Once they tell them that you have to squeeze everybody until everybody's dry and they're like, you know what, we give up. That's where we want to get to. It's not intentional. It's what God is trying to do. Let me allow him to work.
Okay. Now, MPP, when would the obey Dr. Baumia running meeting?
It's a brutal war. I'm telling you, tell doctor, is it the doctor? Dr. Napo to sit down very well, because the way they have packed his things out of that office of the this thing running meeting, they've packed him out too. So he has to pack himself back very fast before it's too late for him. They've packed him out. I leave this matter.
Thank you.
As the Lord leads.
And the crime if he said, "Mamma, would the Yamid the small now, but I come on the Yam, dance and I met was on a prof. And the end, Yanko Pondi Asuma, and they say, Yasun take me, say, and come on, I'm way a memudia, Nafi Fatujana.
As the Lord lives. I prophesied it on Friday during the all night. I want to repeat it here again. South Africa will be hosted in Morocco. Write it down. South Africa will be hosted in Morocco. I saw in the realm of the spirit, civil war has broken out. Confusion has broken out. The president Ramaphosa over there, they are trying to take him off. And as I began to observe this one, I began to see certain things that were going through court and everything. And I began to see that they began to talk about lands. And they said that there were lands that those people were on that did not belong to them. And then they began to evacuate certain people, and it turned into a chaos. And I saw black people in South Africa running from South Africa to certain locations to go and find safety in Morocco. As the Lord lives, it is established. Now I had that prophecy. No, I never prophesy until I'm on radio. The reason why I do this is I want my prophecies to be live.
Exactly.
Because I know people can always twist my words. So I like it live. When I'm live, that's why I don't do press conference. I don't carry camera on my face and come and say, you know, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that. I don't go and sit down somewhere and then do that. I want it to be live so everybody can watch it whilst it is live. So you know the data is spoken and then understand it so it doesn't become back and forth story. Yeah. So that's it. South Africa is going to be hosted in Morocco. That's the first thing. The second thing, I saw the emerging of the black man. The emerging of the black man is a very strategic thing I saw in time. I saw Saudi Arabian skyscrapers underwater. Yes. Underwater. I saw this thing, those Qatar, those Dubai people, skyscrapers underwater. I saw several countries, skyscrapers underwater. I saw it was as though the water in the central line, somewhere within the Strait of Hormuz to Egypt as well, was coming into the lands. So anybody in that line, they should increase the defense, because the water is coming with speed, with precision, very fast and very quick. So that is that thing. Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, all those people, I said the skyscrapers were submerged underwater. The buildings were lost. The shoreline buildings were all gone. As the Lord lives. So we look at that one and then we see what that one is a long story. So let me just leave it there and then let me continue my journey. Now, number 2, it is the emerging of the African man. The emerging. European Ghana, the activation has already begun. So we can all see that.
Exactly.
So we are about to enter into the final stages of that. I saw over 19 trillion of discovery in Ghana. Those in the middle of Bono Ahafo to Northern region, you see that enclave, that line, Bono Ahafo, Northern region, that central point. It is not a joke. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know what kind of stone it is. I don't know what that kind of thing is. Whether silver, something black, it looks some darkish silver, something. I am seeing trillions, trillions, and it was not dealt with by, how do you call it, foreign companies. It was Ghana. We were handling that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is, but whatever that was, it took us to the next stage of negotiation, next stage of operation, because I began to see certain people, like certain strange machines coming from the port, and they were driving it all the way there. Some were coming from Takrady, some and they were moving the machines, strange mining, some sort of heavy duty machines. It was, I've never seen anything like that. It was as like huge as you can imagine, like vessels, and they were coming into the country and they were dealing with those things. So prepare yourself for a big shock of the whole century, as the Lord lives. In Ghana, the whole Africa, that thing will become the biggest breaking news in our history. Yes. Now, the next one, that's why I'm saying that it is the emerging of the black man. So if you are a black man now, trust me, your skin, especially if you are in Ghana as well, will make a lot of sense to you. Next one, I told them they should lay more emphasis and then pay attention to the Ghana passport. They should make it impossible for middleman operation or illegal operation, because what is going to happen is that there is a lot of push going to start happening in Ghana. But you wake up one morning and then things will begin to change. Children will begin to get paid. There will be incentives given to people. I don't know where Burkina people have been, because there are royalties they discover, especially those people in the Bono Ahafo, close to Kumasi and Tamale there. All those children there, most of them will take royalties from that angle. We are about to enter into a different phase that any mining, any gold, you will be paid for it. So it will develop the face of the country. That's the next stage. You see what I'm talking to you right now? It will look like a movie, but it is the fourth dimension. It is your reality. You will live in it as the Lord lives. Now, fast forward from that place, let's move back a bit and then let's handle something that is very, very easy in the atmosphere. This one cuts across our next phase as a country. I told you that there is a lot of sabotage that is ongoing. Do you know that the sabotage, one of them is the World Cup? I said I would not say it because I wanted to complete them. You should just play their game first. When they are done doing whatever they want to do with it, then I'll come and show you why it is a sabotage. It is a whole sabotage. The whole World Cup we're going to. It's a sabotage to come and put pressure on the government. It's already designed. They were designed, they will go, they will lose Porto, they will come back, then the president will have to face the consequences. So he's also a very smart man, you know, he listens to us a lot. So he started cutting the money off, sharp. So if 20,000 people are supposed to go, they make it 500, 100, 200. So no money is wasted. I don't give anybody any ticket or anything. So I don't say that Amar Bokak will go World Cup. Now, Ness is crying, National Service crying, football. It will not happen. We are maneuvering every step of the way, exactly as the Lord knows. Don't worry, I was working now from a lowly slave for because somebody has to become president. So if he's president, we have to make sure we are maneuvering, no mistakes. You get what I mean? So as the Lord lives, that is the foundations of what we are standing on.
Prof, say make you say yeah, the day you cry one kobino, sabotage, no. Sabotage. Anything to make sure that the matches are 3 matches, you return back home, and then nothing, then the insult begins. Teacher for you moka. Players $100,000. Your G player about $100,000. Now your chichimu teacher for best 1,000. Bet me anya pay free mo. But ne say they akoma akwara ba kwa enim nidi enim baby free. Abijis kano kudikwa. That's what will happen. Exactly. So, hey.
Nakuja.
How you radio so? Me try say me control me over time. What?
It's a sabotage. It's sabotage. Like I've asked for my people that they know the show already, so we are just laughing. We just know what goes on.
I see.
We understand every bit of everything. We already have the advanced knowledge in each movement, so we are aware of it. Yes.
Prof, Tuare, ne situation that is saying.
Yes, work is going on in progressively on that angle.
Okay.
Some of my work is also there, so work is going on there. They want to take him, but there has been an attempt already. They are be able to move out of it, so it's still this thing. But you see, it's all about information and evading. So you inform him, he evades it. You inform him, he evades it. And that's how we can save him. Once he breaks the time, we are fine. And there's a specific time it has to happen. When I tell you right now, people will know.
Okay.
So I can't tell you that.
In front of your team say empire guswa ekoswa nyame bebo ne ho ban.
And then we are informing them as well.
Okay. Na Obeka say Ghana ebe lusu sika ewo go sector no. Anye bia papa omo ne wo kasa because na say wo hwa na ba betodwa say sika bia yira na ante say ewo hwa
we'll deal with it because it was piling up in 2027 2028 as we're about to enter in. That's where we realized the amount of money that was gone. It was not a joke. So we are progressively trying to make sure those kind of mistakes do not happen. Now, I want to also send a final message as well.
Okay.
That's not a final one, but let me add this one to it. I saw Donald Trump's convoy. Somebody came to block it. A naked guy with something. He has written something on his chest. I have a block a convoy. No. But then by the time I blocked the convoy, I heard gunshots from the back.
Dang.
It's not even a joke. So, assassination is 3, so it's left with 2 has happened. It's left with the last one. Then we are done. We clear it from there. You know, as I told you, it will always happen, but they will never get him. Since you started listening to American people, have you seen anybody try to do anything to any of them? Why are they targeting the last Trump? Don't worry, we get there.
Obeko for another term.
Trump. Oh, I know. And mechanics say, "Ah, I say, you know." No, wait. That one now, but now if I handle something, they have to say, nah. You have to leave that speculation small. And you have to let the speculation rise.
I see.
Leave it small. If I say it too early, some things are there. If you say it too early, you just give everybody, then you just make it look some way. I say the when is very necessary. Don't worry. That one I have utterance for it, but I just want to keep it a bit.
Okay. Security reasons in Ghana.
Security reasons. So I know those people. I know them, so I don't need to let out their matters out here.
Okay. And yeah, no too because you know when boss here or more embassy now where today you dear grant.
You are there.
Prof, who share a great sector now, saying, and someone one can any day a mining your great sector or no, Osha,
they have to pay attention there because we are about to hit the final stages. When we hit the final stages of that situation, Ghana's food will be on demand. If they need natural food from Ghana and we can't provide it, we have wasted the opportunity.
I see. Tina to say, I was saying,
they are still playing games with our Greek. Now, finally, this is the most important thing I want to drop now.
Okay.
I saw in the realm of the spirit. What I saw something. So God was showing me something, and I told him, what is happening and how do we correct it? And then he said to me that this is a human factor. So I said, okay, if it's a human factor, how do they do it? And then he began to show me the future. I saw a man, and then he was moving with a cabinet, a team. But when I saw them moving with the team, they walk, and I saw the office of the special prosecutor, and they all gave the man a salute. And I saw the national security, and they gave the man a salute. It was not a soldier or military or anything. And then I saw that it was a ministerial appointment. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, what kind of ministerial appointment is this one? So I came back and I started thinking of it, because God says it's a human factor. So I sat down, began to join the dimensions together, try to figure out how the outcome of the future is. Then I realized one important thing. I realized that it is a decree and a pattern of time that is going to solve a very strong catalyst that will happen exactly somewhere around June in 2027, which is next year. Now, this kind of opening that is going to happen, the government has to initiate a new ministerial appointment, the 61st ministerial appointment, 61. He has to appoint an official minister as a minister, set and form the first ministry in Ghana. And that ministry will be a ministry of quality management, monitoring, and making sure that that which is set like or as the project, like electricity, weak push, all those things, is to appoint a minister for that office. Because the big boom that is coming, hey. God has given me so I'm telling you, appoint a first a minister. The minister will run that in. All the small agencies, they have no power to control the ministers. Okay. They are all under leash. They are too small. They are trying their best, but they are stamping on them. They can't control anything. They need you see, that ministry will work in 3 phases. Okay. Every president that comes to power will have his finance minister and that minister. That minister, all other ministers will scrutinize all other ministers their job. Okay. If they are failing at their work, is the one that can go to the president and say, let's cancel this contract because the people are not working. Like they give a contract to somebody, the person they gave the contract to, maybe the person may be a friend of the president, or may know somebody, or may have even supported their party in a way. You know, let's use that example. And then it will look as if the president himself cannot go and scrutinize the person or give the person pressure, because it looks like, when you are coming to power, I helped you. But if there is that position, that minister, that with that ministerial constitutional power over there, he can go and stop the person. When you go to the president to report, you'll be like, well, you man, exactly. Well, so a minister or a cabinet minister, it's not an agency that we can walk over him. And when that appointments are set, anytime at all any president comes on board, that person will be the president's friend. That is what will make the vision of the president come to pass. That person will share your vision. So anything you do, you cannot handle, they will go out into town and make sure, like how the minister of roads went out there checking big push. He would have to be down there typing documentation, making sure the work is ongoing. That minister is supposed to put pressure on that work. And if you fail, he can come from the back and terminate your contract. And that's what they need to put in, because there is a maneuvering coming. I told you, they will leave the big push roads as dust. I am seeing there is a push. The road minister has gone around. He is back home. They have left the road again. That is it. He has to make sure there is no way out of this problem. It will be happening the same way. The electricity too, the same way. It will be happening. He has to appoint a new minister. His main work is not to look for anything. Every job that somebody has signed a contract on, any minister that is supposed to do that, he will put the pressure on them to make sure that the thing is done quality. No azanko. So that when it rains once, it will be off. No, that minister will make sure that does not happen. You would have to standard authority and all those things are there, but then that ministry will make sure that the thing is scrutinized to the last drop. So they will manage the quality management to the standard of the requirement of the vision of the president. If the vision of the president is shared with that person will make sure that if you're a minister and you're going out of line, he's the only one that can bring a report on you before, because just ministerial is equal to you. You are all children as brothers. So if your other brother is on your neck, you will understand that you are making a mistake. But if someone that is subject to use your neck, you can call his minister and tell him, put your boys to order, and they'll put them to order. Imagine if national security is giving you pressure or police is giving you pressure. You can call minister of interior and tell him, put your boys to order. I'm also a minister like you. You will bring contract to me, you will see. And then that's where this is, so you will turn down, because they are all brothers. But this one is almost like the police of ministers, and is a minister.
Prof, yeah, that's a papa, ne, and Comono, a Dawson. There was a Okanwaka. You're canning in answer now.
And I have one more thing to say. Once I told you about something that the Speaker of Parliament, Obeko leave in any on him says, I then young with you know, right? Yes, to keep him in the balance. See, I told you that it will go somewhere, it will be at the back, it will not come. Then he will return back from travel, come and sit down also. And then they would have passed some things behind his back that they never knew. Did you watch it in the news? That he was even shocked that they passed it behind his back. I told you, come and he will make a statement and ask them, how did you people do that?
Exactly.
You see, said there's a pattern of time. You don't pay attention. I wonder if you want the catalyst first, and then there's a catalyst to something. Next week we can come and continue.
Oh, sir?
That's the long list.
Prof, yeah, that's a pana. Answer, no. Obema coin na ye dia baby ye na ene mi hu na kuja mani ade wala tala mi hu na prof hu na kuja ache kakra
wala be tell me on last 2 weeks 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Ene mi hu no ase wa twepa
ya training
na no na jakalolo mi kura ka se abrantie bi a waba social media no so ye friend ye bo ajekum Francis.
As I think I've been seeing on my own phone. He talks a lot about science.
Yes, Nkrumah penny picture factor so na etiefo ye bo ajekum Francis. Say no na and I think he's a very, very intelligent guy. On him say Ghana for and when I saw the guy was talking about things, most of the things that we know, like we are also scientists and stuff. But all kind in Yamano, I was there and I mean who's be posting and waiting Yamano. I say, oh, you see AI and in Yamano, the end say Ghana for. Somebody is giving information. Now, information person go for free. You are trying to add, is it bringing it from the Akashic records or from the realm of the spirit? He has to learn. You have refused to learn. Somebody has learned it and is teaching. They want to they've also that's how they do. I don't know how they do this thing. And you know, I saw this, I was like, I don't know, my guy. They want to start it on him. See a man for correct threatening say Prano say
I'm like, how? Why do we stop good things? If the person, however he gets it, he has learned it, and what is given is factual information, proper information. I'm not for the crowd in America. You're almost a doctor. You're on TikTok. And that you guys are Somebody is giving us facts. Yeah, I remember. I know that. I seen his face before on TikTok.
Young man.
Yeah, I think he was talking about something intriguing. I've forgotten what it was. It was speaking about something very deep.
I could be say Vazava one maneuvering. You say
can be very intriguing. I remember. So I like intelligence. Yeah. So if I say I'm like, okay, let me listen if it's legit. It's facts are on board. So
Prof, and then when they mess let's say yeah, no kind one pipe boom. Because Ghana for more two or one way season. Okay.
Me, I said somebody will lose. They have Try that, it's not working. Me, anything you do, it's not working.
I see. Enti mo threaten your boy Jekum Francis no. Emfa.
As the Lord.
Onyankopon difo na onyame nam ne so akasa se emfa. Mon koda.
Because there's a way once they see you shoot, but don't like science cannot teach you what on beji obi asaka or neshi. So they just try to play. It's very intelligent. You have to keep it up. You shouldn't listen to these people. There are people that are listening to him that love what he's doing. Say bia wa man nakuja. Nakuja nta de kura watete so. Hey, o say nakuja wa man nakuja fa ba.
Fine papa. Oh na mo fa ade tu nakuja. So that area camera no.
So that's how it is. So by the grace of God, I think we'll move forward from there and the next thing is the crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, your next crypto wallet, you will wait for 2 months, you will hold it, you will get it in 2 months. Within 2 months, so anytime from 1 month from now to the second 2 months, you will be able to hold that coin. It's the strongest, largest, biggest coin. It will make you money after the 6 months, and every 6 months it will make you money. Every 6 months it will make you money until you see it hitting the level where you can be able to use as little as $100 to accumulate more than $60,000 from that angle. On each angle, it's just going to be shooting like a rocket. As the Lord, it will break barriers into $1, $2 thereabout. It's now in coins. I held it from when it was just 1 cent, and then it went to 49 cents. Yes, I picked it from 1 cent, and it went to 49 cents. That's when I realized that okay, the prophecy is fulfilled. Me and God were dealing. I wanted Him to show me, and now God told me it's going to go down. When it goes down, it's going to do the same U-turn, but this time it's going to 95. So as the Lord lives, that's where we are getting to. The same as XLM is going to move, but then this one is called SLX. It's called Solstice. SLX. Solstice is the solstice coin. SLX.
And that down.
S as in soldier. S as in soldier. L as in Lima. X as in xylophone. SLX. Solstice. Yes, SOLSTICE. Solstice. It's like a winter, a solar solstice, and that meteor solstice or whatever they call it. And that's all. So that's it. So pick it. SLX. That's your new global crypto coin. Beloved in the Lord, let's go make the money. Let's go collect the money. I have seen 1 cent to 49.49. It's your turn. I have gotten what I want to get from it. I have understood it. God has proved it to me. We are coming back and then we'll go again. So that's it. Oh, you have to wait for like 1 month.
1 month. Okay.
But those that have faith, if you want to hold it longer until somewhere January next year, you can buy now.
Okay.
But those that want the quick money, buy it in 1 month time. You will see it somewhere around 17. Then it will take you to 95. Then we'll collect. So those that are able, I gave it to people personally when it was a 1. So I gave it to you personally. Come to church. Come and the way you came to collect it. Come and bring my own. Yes. We don't like any this thing. Those that also went to do the XLM when it was 1 point something, now I went to 30 something. When you remove it back to where you keep to collect it from, don't be ungrateful.
Prof, that's it. Friday
there is all night. It's a fasting all night. Friday is a fasting and release all night. We are starting from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. It's the deepest prophetic operation. It is a Friday all night. We are starting at 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. Prophetic Life Embassy, Numo Antie Street. Prophetic Life Embassy, Numo Antie Street, which is at Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction. Come one, come all. When you are coming, do your fasting. It's a 6 to 6 fasting. If you can't, you manage 6 to 12. We'll be able to hold you up with that as the Lord lives. Prepare yourself for the best.
Ebusiafo yene Prophet Telvin
And the phone numbers.
Numbers, me fa numbers.
The phone number is 026 22 36 360. 026 22 36 360. And the next one is 0256 290 320. 0256 290 320. Prophetic all night, Friday 9 p.m. Come and have an encounter. Come and meet me there. Yes, I've not slept, but we're in the realms.
Wow. Prof, you're dancing.
Ask the Lord.